Hi everyone, I am Tanya Lee of Harmonia Tarot and welcome to your Pick a Card reading. This is a reading for those of you who have a special someone in your life and you want to know how they feel, whether this person is with you, if you're in separation, or it's a new love. Let's utilize our own intuition as to what we need to hear. If you could take a moment, take a deep breath, and focus on the three piles that we have here. And really focus on which one you are drawn to the most. Pile 1, 2, and 3. Give me a second. All right, we're going to start with pile number 1. What you need to know and how they feel about you. Have your healing card, but we'll utilize that at the end. The overall energy we have is finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I feel like this person in your life is really working on themselves, trying to get stable. Might be frustrated with this lack of stability right now. Messenger of Water reversed. Usually this is an individual who has some kind of emotions to bring to the table. I feel like your partner or your interest right now is very emotionally cut off. Feeling a lot of angst, anxiety. There's a loss here. There's a loss here with this 5 of Earth in the middle here. This is feeling like they just can't have enough of something to start. I feel like this individual is so focused on financial stability that the relationship may not be a priority right now. With the 9 of Fire reversed, this individual had some high hopes and high dreams. They were looking outside for their future, for something a little bit more. But there's some kind of internal issue here too with this blockage of just working so hard and it taking so long. This individual is very tempted. There's a lot of love here. It's just like the ability of not knowing how to get there. But do you see here we have pentacles here right in here with this apple. I feel like this might be somebody who's a workaholic, who focuses so much on having something stable that it's like unless they have this in their forefront and already set up, they can't make any kind of offer, right? With the Ace of Water, typically with water energy here, this is all about an offer to give. But this individual cannot get through their head as to making an offer of any sort because they don't see any offers coming in because they're so focused on the finances. This might be just an individual who has you on their mind but is not doing anything about it. They're exhausted. They're dreaming about this love. Healing card. Learning. I do feel like this person is going to be doing a lot of observations on their life, really dissecting as to all of the ins and outs of what they want. But you see how there's butterflies here too? This individual is evolving. It's a slow process, but it's something new to them, this love. And I feel like they're learning that they may have, I'm kind of hearing the songs Cats in the Cradle right now with Cat Stevens. But I'm feeling like this individual is realizing they put so much effort into the materialistic world on things that they thought brought them happiness, and really they don't need any of that because they have love. And I think that's going to be this person's lesson, is love. Is definitely love. I think there's going to be this return of balance for this individual. All right, let's see what card pile number 2 has to say. Okay, for number 2, we're starting off with wedding. There's definitely a higher commitment here. Somebody is feeling trapped, though. I always focus on this card, especially. Do you see how unhappy this male looks, but she's looking over like she's getting what she wants? I feel like we have an individual here who is in an unhappy marriage, wants to end the contract, especially with the Hierophant reversed. But below them is the Empress. I feel like this individual has someone in their life, this could be you, that they seek, they see, but they're in already another contract that is breaking, that is changing. The Empress, she's all about being confident, knowing her worth. She's compassionate and loving and stern all at the same time. She's very balanced. She's extremely balanced. This individual sees somebody that they want, that is balanced, but they are not in the forefront to do anything about it. Things are changing. I feel like this contract is ending with the Wheel of Fortune here. This is divine timing. So there's going to be a completion of some sort coming in play. With the Four of Spears, I feel like, especially with this being the overall energy and going from the outcome here, this individual has really been enlightened to what they want in life, what kind of partner they want in life. They're seeing something for the first time for as what it is. I believe they're really seeing this Empress. They're seeing something that they want that would be with, especially with the Four Spears here. This is the Four of Wands. This is a very divine card for those of you, and especially when I see the wedding here and, you know, just some of the cards, the way that they're lined out, I'm thinking twin flame, soulmate. But this individual wants to have a stable union that is balanced and puts the same efforts into one another, where they could be really looking at their bride to be. The Healing card. Forward movement. Yeah, this is that forward movement I was telling you about. This individual is ending a contract. And when this Wheel of Fortune turns, this is when this individual is going to be evolving and pushing forward towards the Empress. Now, this is energy, so I'm just saying he and she because of the energy, but this is moving towards what they want. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of like vibration. All right, let's do card pile number 3. Reconciliation. Queen of Swords. The Empress reverse. Five of Swords. Nine of Swords. Page of Cups. The overall energy of how this person feels. You two may have had a separation of some sort. This person has a desire to reconcile with you. to reunite. I feel like with the overall energy of what they're looking down towards this, with the Empress reverse, this is usually somebody who is confident, together, fertile, you know, just nurturing, flowing, balanced. But with this reversed, it's almost like I feel like this individual sees or felt like within the past that this individual became cold, was not really nurturing or loving. And there's this longing to see this Empress again. But something happened that she became bitter, or he. Yeah, with the Five of Swords here, this person feels like, with it reversed, that they're ready to let go of any pettiness or arguments or things that come in play. That it's not important to them who was wrong or right. This individual, whether, and I feel like it's this individual because I feel like there's been some learning here, has had a lot of sleepless nights with the Nine of Swords here. Inner turmoil, right? This is the overall outcome of this. I think this brings a lot of angst to them. But here's the thing with these outcome cards. This individual with the Page of Cups here is really looking within themselves as to, you know, maybe looking at the fact, and this is, you know, they might have been a little bit egotistical, narcissistic, but I feel like they're really looking into the truth of what they really are and what they brought to the table. And maybe that's why this Empress got reversed, because it was so one-sided and this person had set a boundary of some sort to state it. There's a wanting to, with this reflection, to apologize. This is a longing. This is a longing to set things right. Yeah, this individual has really grown. They have grown from this experience. They have seen what this has done on both sides, not just them as an individual, but I think that this person needed to step away to really appreciate you. Again, I think maybe you were an overgiver. This person didn't recognize that, and you set a boundary of some sort. And with this reverse, this Five of Swords is coming out of this energy of being reprimanded. I feel like they just kind of were like, no, if she set a boundary, I'm out. And it brought, and instead of the ego getting in the way, it actually brought them turmoil. So I do feel like this individual has you on their mind and has grown a lot from this. All right, if this resonated with you, go ahead and like and comment below. And if you have not subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe so that you can be notified of future updates and uploads. Take care, everyone.